Hi folks, this is Don. This is vid number 26 and the title is Drifting. This is another MP short story. While on day shift patrol, I was called to go to the Department of Facilities to secure a key to get access to a very secure building on North Post. The fire alarm was sounding and the fire department could not get into the building. I proceeded to the DOF. As I pulled in, a lieutenant came out announcing that he had the keys. I requested he put on his seatbelt, and we then headed for North Post. The time of day was around 3:30 p.m. There were a lot of civilians working on post, and it was the end of that shift. The right lane was full of traffic leaving the post. I had to take the oncoming lane with lights and siren. Oncoming traffic was almost non-existent. I was making good time. Traveling around 60 miles an hour or so, I had to make a right turn at an intersection. The intersection was clear, and I made it without difficulty. I was on a restricted access road now. I was traveling around 80 miles an hour at this time. Lieutenant says, "Turn here." I did. He was talking about the next road. I turned right when he said it. We entered an area that contained an old wooden barracks mess hall with a dirt parking lot all around it. Directly behind the building was an above-ground 4-foot in diameter pipeline supported by concrete pillars. Being the area was dirt, making a turn around the building at the speed we were traveling and fitting between the building and pipeline was done in what is today known as drifting. I took that good old Torino all the way around that building sideways. Of course, I had to turn left to accomplish that move. Sliding sideways to the road, I was facing the wrong direction. Between the dirt and the road was a small, shallow paved ditch. When I hit that depression, the car went up in the air. While the car was airborne, I whipped the wheel hard to the right. The car bounced and did a 180-degree turn. Once again, we were headed in the right direction and sped up the hill to the building. As the lieutenant was exiting the car, he asked, "You guys go to school to learn how to drive like that, don't you?" He was already a bit pale and turned white when I answered. I told him, "I guess most of the guys did, sir, but I'm on OJT, and I just get in the car and go." He was white as a ghost. He walked up to the fire chief, and they got into the building. There was no fire, but somehow the alarm was activated. When the lieutenant got back in the car, I told him we'd take a nice slow ride back. He didn't say a word the whole time. When I pulled in, and as he was removing his seatbelt, he said, "If I ever again have to go someplace in a hurry, I'm calling you." And that's the end of my drifting story. All the best.